Hi everyone, it's Ayesha here from godfm, and I want to talk about how I feel about the stuff that goes on. And this may help other targeted individuals, and it may not. I think it's extremely distressing when you've got people invading your home and you've got people rigging up wiring to torture you, and they're actively rigging up spoofing Wi-Fi's around your home, following you, watching you, stalking you. It's very frightening. To find out your electrics are on when you've turned it off, and you've got wiring that's been fitted in your home because all of the neighbors are complicit with the home invasions, keeping an eye on you so that they don't get caught. And it amazes me actually how a whole group of people can come against one person. And it doesn't matter what you tell the police, they won't do anything. And it's soul destroying actually for a person to be terrorized and tortured, hacked and stalked, and basically have their whole life derailed full time. Especially when the victim knows who's doing it and everyone's turning a blind eye. I think it's just awful. I've also been in touch with other targeted individuals, and they say they're targeted and Christian, but they are very quick to mock as well that maybe you're suicidal, because it's so just soul destroying. If you feel like you're being terrorized in your home and you have to barricade your home up all the time and you've got people torturing you and hacking you, it's a frightening experience. And it is certainly something, that will make someone want to kill themselves. Certainly did that for me. And I don't think people take it seriously enough. I'm not making this up. I've put loads of videos online with evidence of what's happening here. And what's, I think, so frustrating and makes you feel like there's no hope of it ever ending or anyone ever being prosecuted is that if you contact the police, they will make out that you're schizophrenic and want to put you in a mental hospital. And I must remind you that at my old house the electric box caught fire because these people were doing the same there. And you shouldn't be running electrics through an electrical box when all the power's off, otherwise it'll catch fucking fire. I called an electrician at the old house, and the neighbors had got to him and persuaded him to get the police out and then detain me and put me in a mental hospital and decide that I was crazy, all because I was seeking help. So now, not only are you having home invasions, your electrics is being tampered with, you're being hacked, your cars are being vandalized by a professional car mechanic who lives downstairs. And now everyone's going to rewire your whole damn house while you're in hospital. Only to come home to find that eventually the electrics just won't work because they've taken over every plug socket and rewired every plug socket to exert electricity to torture you. They've redone all the water to poison you. They gas you at night. You've got people climbing on your roof, climbing in your loft all day and night. Vans turning up, left, right, and center. You got all this evidence. No one will do anything. To eventually have to move house because your electric box has caught fire. Because of the crimes that are being committed against you. And actually, it's attempted murder, the way I see it. Because they're doing the same now, and it's attempted murder. To wire up electrics under someone's bed and all over their house to torture them. And I've already submitted my evidence online on all the platforms of this. To take hold and take control of someone's electricity and rewire it so that they haven't got a secure home network and they control all the electrics. This is criminal. Yeah, I don't know why people aren't taking this seriously. But for a woman on their own, it's very frightening. And yes, I worship God and I trust God. And it's only because of God that I'm still alive. But the extensive efforts that are put in and the professional team of criminals that they have to hand are electricians and plumbers, aerial experts, Wi-Fi experts. They're rewiring all your telephone network. They've set up a home network on your electricity. They've got access to all the earth wires. They're switching on and off your appliances. They've hooked everything up. They've taken over your number. They've taken over every phone. They've got spoofing Wi-Fis. They've taken over your phone number and your network. And got spoofing networks for all the networks, not just your own, in case you get another SIM card. And all the neighbors are complicit with it. And then they're digging drains and doing all sorts of things to power up their devices. Now, I know that this is seriously powerful stuff because I've actually put tinfoil around the edges of my house to try and stop the currents from burning my bum or rattling my floor, because this is wireless electricity as well. And I've heard explosions a few houses back. To have people videoing you in your godfm car when you're driving and you're parking out to unload your car, laughing at you, knowing that they are doing this and that no one's going to put them away for the crimes, and they're laughing at you and then mocking you in the shops for worshipping Jesus. The neighborhood watch is all complicit with this also, with the neighborhood watch signs. And this is a criminal organization that has hijacked every telephone network and every type of communication, not just for me, but for government at high levels. From my understanding, you'll know from my videos that I'm not messing around, that everything I'm saying is true. I've got all the evidence to prove what I'm saying. And you know, it's got to the point where so many people are saying about this happening to them, I'm actually thinking of going door knocking now to find the other victims. Because I know this is happening to me. But to have everything that you say dismissed as if you're schizophrenic, and to have your name smeared in the local area and dismissed as a crazy person. Can you imagine what happens with a victim? When there's just no hope for any help ever. The person can't even use their own phone. Can't use an email. Can't use an iCloud. Can't use their own Wi-Fi. Their own electrics has been hijacked. The boiler has also been hijacked through the earth wire. And these guys have rigged up all sorts of bugs. They've got cameras all around to watch you. They've hacked all the Wi-Fis of all the other neighbors. The neighbors have also been included and paid off. Such a vast operation. And against one person, it's just unbelievable. But as I say, I've submitted all my evidence. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it, to show you what happens. And when you see the perpetrators driving around happily, not put in jail, and your heart drops, and you get a pain in your heart, a fear, because you're actually frightened of these people. Being frightened of your own neighbors. I want to talk about it because that's how I am. I have God, yes, that's true. But I am a woman and I live on my own. I want to talk about how frightening it is to have people breaking into your home while you're sleeping and having people meddling with your windows so that it doesn't work as well. So anyway, I had an interruption. I wanted to say that I think that these crimes that are committed against people should be taken seriously. I don't think it's so unbelievable. I can't see why a report to the police about someone having home invasions and being stalked and hacked is so unbelievable. And people don't have the resources to investigate for themselves and prove what's happening. And this is the fallback that the police use, saying, oh, you need to prove this, and you're imagining it, and you're crazy, and you're sleepwalking, or whatever else, you need a head massage. I've had it all. And I can't believe that these crimes are conducted against humanity, against innocent people. I'm coming to the conclusion that the only people who are allowed to be happy and have happy families are devil worshippers and Satanists. So that's what I think. I've started to think that way. If I meet happy families now, I start thinking, right, probably Satanists. Because the real children of God are left alone with nobody, I think. Either that or I'm a really bad person and God's punishing me, and He's punishing other people. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. But when you experience this kind of thing, it closes your mind off to any other part of your life, like being happy, planning a nice day, feeling like other people have got full control over every aspect of your life. It's the most frightening experience for a woman to go through, and I'm not a liar. this has happened to me. And I hope that these videos will fall in the lap of a police officer, actually. I hope that a police officer will view these videos and take me seriously. And even if this criminal gang have paid off high-level people, that there'll be some police at a local level in Torquay, and they'll say, wow, this is bad. We need to do something. We can't allow this kind of thing to happen. And I hope that the local police are embarrassed by my videos and all my evidence. I do. Because you can just look at my videos and you can see that I'm not making things up, yeah? And so, you know, like in the movies, if somebody reports a crime and the person who's perpetrated that crime is high up in government or has high-end contacts, then the crime is covered up and the police are told not to investigate it. And that's kind of what's happening with me and all the other targeted individuals. I believe actually it's all part of the Epstein Island stuff. That's what I think. Where they're studying people, doing things to people. But the world's changing, and it's a really weird place at the moment, isn't it, eh? From my point of view, it's the end of the world. I basically feel like that. Like it is the end of the world. For me. And it's the end of the world that I knew. But also, this is the Bible playing out, I think. Every day I wonder to myself about whether I'm going to make it to heaven, if you like. I have no idea, to be honest, whether God loves me, like, and wants me in his kingdom. I know he loves me, but he hates sin, and I don't know if the sins I've committed have put me in this place that I'm now in. I actually don't know. I've completely lost all my confidence in every part of my life. And this includes the Bible and God. And all I do is just carry on and trust God, and pray to God and talk to God as much as I can. But yeah. In the Bible, there's stories that God blesses those he loves. And that always goes through my mind. So I don't know. What a place to be, eh? If we've got people going in our houses, doing these things to us, and no one would do anything about it, then God's in control. And it's God's good pleasure that this happens to us. Got to ask why, haven't we? That's what I think. A mysterious God. No one will really ever understand his mind. Hey, Lord. So, yeah. Praise the Lord. Have an amazing day. I love you all. I hope that my videos will help other victims. And as I say, I do hope that this these videos will fall in the lap of an honest police officer in Torquay, in UK, or a sergeant, or someone quite high up, and they'll say, doesn't matter how high up these criminals are, I'm going to make sure that they pay for this, and give this lady some justice. That's what I want. And that's why I do my videos. That's also why I express how frightening it is, because I want justice. Having somebody with control of your electrics and hacking and stalking you and terrorizing you, torturing you, gassing you, vandalizing your cars. It's the most frightening thing. It really is. Alright, it's Ayesha from godfm, and if you want to find me, you can find me on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Chrome, YouTube, Apple, X, as well as TikTok and Telegram as godfm News, godfm New, godfm Radio, godfm Group, and godfm Media. You can email me admin@godfm.uk, and you can find our website godfm.xyz and godfm6.godaddywebsites.com. And you can also WhatsApp me, but I don't really use my WhatsApp now. +44 777 35 77788. Probably best to email. Alright, take care. God bless.